Oh my god. Jesus Christ. What the? Thin these guys out. Instantly better. Oh my Jesus. Hey man, what's up?
Howdy, howdy, hooty, howdy.
I may or may not have had to just burn some villagers with lava.
That's okay, that happens from time to time.
There was so many villagers that got produced from a villager breeder that I was like freezing like every 15 seconds.
That's why I was freezing.
The second that like 20 of them died, beautiful frames.
That's how it tends to be.
I'll send you the photo. I don't know how they weren't entity cramming. Oh, that's great.
What do you think of that? Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, it's still a little rough. I might have to do some more.
You might have to.
I mean, I don't think it would hurt anything at this point.
Not.
Okay, dropping it.
What do you think of that list or that rule set?
Come here, lava. I liked like 90 to 90% of it, or 90 to 95% of it. There's a couple addendums I would probably make.
I'll gladly hear them out.
Trying to remember exactly everything I was thinking when I was reading it. So far, I think airplanes aren't going to be overpowered.
That's why I said until testing is done.
Yeah, because I did a little bit of testing with Mitchell with the Gatling gun, and like with no armor. Well, he took like 2 or 3 shots with armor on, and he didn't lose any health. And then he, with no armor on, with 1 shot, took like 1.5 hearts, 2 hearts. So with iron armor, and if you're only using it while flying, I don't think it's going to be OP, especially if there's other people in the air fighting against you.
Yeah.
And we can also use armor trim to do team colors.
Yeah, I've got a shit ton of armor trim from shipwrecks and stuff.
Yep. So we can take those, we can duplicate them, and do teamed armor and shit. And then we need to make an addendum to the placing blocks. We need to say placing the ladders is okay, because I think placing the ladders to like climb up the side of something would be fine. I don't think that, in my opinion, that's no different than like back in the Middle Ages where they'd run up with a big ladder and.
Yeah, I agree. It's just, it needs to be very specific, and there needs to be a limited amount.
Yeah, or what you could probably do is say like each team can start with like 2 stacks of logs, and then whatever you make with it is like what you choose to use. Whether you're making like weapons, or I guess you wouldn't. We don't use melee weapons really per se.
Well, that's like last ditch type deal.
Yeah, why am I still?
That's the whole reason I even included iron swords, is because I know the second ammo is out, people are still going to want to fight.
Right.
With stone and stone derivatives, including iron blocks for some reason.
Oh yeah.
It'll punch through 2 and then stop.
That's not terrible. That's actually fairly reasonable.
Yeah, that's why I made my fort 2 blocks thick.
That's understandable. What about obsidian? Does it destroy obsidian?
Obsidian, it does destroy obsidian. It will punch through 1 block guaranteed of obsidian.
So probably the ideal thing then would be to do 2 blocks thick of like stone variants,
block of obsidian,
and then a block of obsidian inside of that.
Yeah. What I'm thinking is for the first 2 phases, that is not a thing you're able to do, but for the final phase, absolutely.
Yeah, on the mega fort.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the quick battle, the quick war,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I think that essentially should just be you have 2 medium bases that are in cannon range of each other.
Okay.
And it's just there's not rounds or anything. Just once everything's destroyed, that's just when it ends, kind of deal.
Gotcha. Because like the prep days are kind of necessary.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you need to be able to build the shit, and then you got to be able to move. And honestly, I'm not even too like hard set that you could only prep on this day, kind of deal.
Well, yeah. Like I'm just saying, like if a war is declared, there will be a day of war, and then a day of prep, and then a day of war, and then a day of prep.
Yes. Yeah.
But like before then,
you can start working a week ahead if you need to.
Dude, I'm already prepping my fort right now.
Oh, I'm sure you are. Now, that is also assuming we use that as a path.
It's here. It's being used as a path.
Fair enough. Now, we can also make an exception. A fort does not have to be a land fort. If you want to use a mega ship, like boat, go for it.
Well, yeah, the first phase just says naval bombardment.
Yeah. So what do you have against scoped rifles?
Scoped rifles? Fly over to my base, not my base, the Star Fort. Fly over to it real quick.
Okay.
I want to. Who's to say?
I don't know what it's been, but like the last couple times I've been on, at some points loading chunks, I can do it just fine.
Other times it does not load.
Yeah, other times it's like I freeze. Like right now, I'm flying to you and it's just fine. Like I can see you jumping around and everything. I can see your horns. Oh, by the way, I can see this little thing from shopping or from spawn.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What mod is that?
It's not. I can just on this computer on my gaming PC. I can run my render distance full blaze.
Huh.
Wow, I could hear that guy from way up here. Oh, see, now it started freezing for a second. But now we're good again.
Alright, what I wanted to show you is once you get up top on the walls.
See, I'm a VTOL.
Look at you, how fancy.
It's so satisfying. All right, set my spawn, you say?
No, you don't need to set your spawn. Just like come to this corner. See that boat out there?
Yes.
That is what I've determined as fair range.
To be able to kill somebody?
No, for the base cannons I gave you.
Oh, yeah?
That's about as far as they can shoot.
Okay, that's fair.
The cannons that are currently on the wall, right here, these are my newest cannons. I've just put up a new factory for them. And
you can have that. Oh, apparently I'm out of ammo.
This one in particular, at render distance of 14 chunks, I can hit the horizon.
I'll fire it and see what I can see.
Alright. Ready?
Oh! But daggum! I think I lost its render before. Well, I'm gonna hop on an airplane and fly that way. Funny if we were slowly just taking out somebody's base.
And the way they're made, it's so hard to see when you're trying to aim the damn gun.
That's why I do it in F5.
Hey.
None of those hit you, did they?
One did.
Oh, really? Took no hearts of damage, though, didn't you?
No.
I was wondering if it was like gonna be like a gas shot if you finally loaded it. What the fuck? I just found a flying island. It's flying the direction I was heading, and it's gonna be slightly to the right. It's like damn near like OG build height. Like a frozen island.
Interesting. But like, do you...
I wonder if maybe it was like one of those villages on there or something. It'd be funny if that was what you were hitting.
Yep. Like, that is the range of my current iteration of cannons.
Yeah.
I will not be selling those until I've upgraded again.
So you got a better factory for it?
Yeah, I'm sure you can understand why.
Yeah, understandable.
Well, the reason for my demonstration was, the cannons are pretty fucking strong.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I kind of want to divvy up responsibility for war supplies.
Oh, absolutely. Like each team is responsible for like their cannons and whatnot.
Well, I think more so, like, I produce cannons. I've got the entire setup for it. It won't be an issue for me.
Yeah, but like the teams and everybody can like help you with like gathering supplies and shit for them.
And ammunition. Everyone is responsible for their own ammunition.
Oh, I got that taken care of. I'm fucking Smith & Wesson over here.
No, I mean cannon ammunition.
Oh, well, yeah,
that's expensive.
Yeah, that
shit is expensive.
Yeah, I think when it comes to arms, weapons, when it, like small arms and stuff, and then like ammunition of any sort, that's all on you.
To produce, I've got a good gunpowder production running, so I won't have any issues with that.
Yeah.
You.
Oop, there's an illager.
There's a soldier here. It's a nice soldier. What?
Oh, he done. Ah, come here, bitch. You ain't getting away that easy. Or maybe you is, because I don't see you.
But yeah, if I will, like, I'm gonna be honest, I will produce. Okay, so here's the deal with the cannons. That breach technology, I will not make for you. Until.
Oh yeah.
I will make you 2 powder charge cannons, but they will be front loaded.
I mean, I don't think
the same range. They'll have the same range, same effectiveness. It's just going to be.
Be quite honest, to me, that's not like that like crazy. I mean, you're either loading it from the front or you're loading it from the back.
Crazy?
Oh, you lagged. What'd you say?
It's not too crazy, but the consideration is. Oh, do you have any food, by the way?
I have a fish.
Damn.
Wait, no, I lie. I just grabbed that stack of chicken.
It's a difference of you're protected while you're loading, or you have to get in front of the cannon while you're loading.
Right.
So, the second I can get, like, steel cannon mass production going, which, by the way, is where above me.
Would you say?
Where I am industry-wise, steel cannons are about 5 tiers above me. Like, you need farms in the nether to make your ammunition. You need stupid, crazy machines just to put the dumb things together.
So what's up with doing stuff in the Nether?
You need magma shit and blaze rods to make the ammunition.
Well, you can bring all that. You can bring all that to the overworld.
You can, but it's a task.
Let's say I did that on our last server.
Well, just for reference, to make 2 congealed nitro, which is part of the crafting recipe for the steel cannons ammunition, is 1 blaze powder, 1 magma cream, and 2 gunpowder. You have to dry that and crush it to get nitro powder.
You know, there's a recipe for magma cream.
Yeah, I know, but it also involves blaze.
So you just make one badass blaze farm and then slime farm.
I'm taking my tech advantage a bit slower than yours, so it's just like it's a ways beyond me right now.
Yeah.
The second I get steel technology, I will release the special breaches to everybody else.
Sure. One thing we should do, if you want, as a group, I'm already making a collection of all the liquids as for infinite sources.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to assist in that?
Yes, sure.
Because I've already got. I don't have lava yet, but it's because I don't really need it right now. My little stalactite thing does enough.
Yep.
But then I have infinite seed oil, working on infinite biofuel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have like 3 infinite seed oil sources.
Damn.
Yeah, I've got one at the Guardian farm, I got one at my base, and I got one at the spawn island.
Okay.
Pretty much, if you see a generator or a steam engine, it's running on its own infinite seed oil source.
All right.
But it's pretty simple. Once you get one, the rest of them are easy. Because I have that,
that train?
That train that carries it. And if you just go AFK on the train and set, train stations to each one, you fill up another infinite source within an hour or so.
Dang.
It's not bad at all.
Oh, something I wanted to bring up about special ammunition types is there's 2 more I've made and have tested extensively. It's armor piercing, shot, and mortar stone.
So armor piercing, I'm gonna figure probably gonna be a little too heavy.
It punches through 3 layers of obsidian without even sneezing.
I'm just gonna do circles here while shit loads.
It will easily punch through 5 layers of anything stone. And God help you if it hits anything soft. Oh, and something else. Do you have your scoped rifle with you?
No, I don't have one. Okay,
well, fly your happy little butt out to that boat and then look at me while I'm standing right here. The reason why I don't think we should have scoped rifles is because from where you're standing, you scoping it all, you can take my head.
I mean, with my little zoom mechanic, your face is like a fourth of my screen right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, with the range the base level cannons I've given you are, scoped rifles should not be an option, or they should be very limited.
Or you could say you can only have like
one scoped rifle.
Or like each person could have a scoped rifle, but limit the ammunition.
Because doesn't it take like heavy rifle ammo
yeah,
or something?
It takes the more expensive one. And then you can say like each person can only have like 16 shots.
Yeah, total. And did you like the resupply mechanic idea?
I think so. Explain it to me again, though.
Okay, so like, when in World War II, when we were pushing into Germany, we could only supply our troops with so much. Like in the Battle of the Bulge, the 101st Airborne was without winter clothing, ammunition, food, all of that shit. The in war, the offensive party will always be at a disadvantage when it comes to resources.
Sure. Because it's harder to resupply.
So the resupply system is the saving grace, because odds are you park a boat out in that bay, I'm going to take out something important to you, and you want it back for the battle against the Bastion if you make it that far.
Sure.
Now, with the defense, I'm a stationary...
Also, I just thought of a really neat idea. These boats, we can make them minecart contraptions.
I've thought about that.
Because you could place it down or move the minecart.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
That's what you mean. Okay.
So when you move on to the next stage,
that makes
you can bring
so much. Oh my God! How have I not thought? How have I not thought? That would make moving cannons so much easier.
Yeah.
Oh no! I've been moving them by train.
Because you could just
fucking reason.
Well, that's why I thought you were just doing it for fun. Immersion.
I'm gonna keep moving. I think for
if you're doing like 8 of them at a time, it's probably not bad for using a train. But then pick them up off of the train and then put a minecart underneath the shit.
I think for just the difficulty factor, I like the fact that I've been moving them by crane and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it makes it more rewarding.
Sure. Now, what you need to do is set up the little remote controller on each bit of it, so you can just stand back and watch it.
I mean, I've thought about that, but I can't get power to this to have it move automatically. Which is why there's hand cranks.
Use a remote. You could have like 4 controllers to make this work. Use the remote motor. Look up the N motor.
You completely cut out. What'd you say?
Look up the N motor. Just look up motor in the EMI. It's the void motor.
Oh, void. Okay.
So motor. It works just like redstone links do.
Okay.
So you can take 2, but 1 being fed power.
It's a bit expensive for
It
crane.
is, but you know how satisfying that would be?
It would be so satisfying, but I can't justify that cost for a stupid crane. I really can't justify 3 netherite ingots for a stupid crane.
I mean... And then all you'd have to do is on the base of the crane, do like a little water wheel that's powering everything. Yeah. And then you use clutches, powered clutches that you link to.
Well, the whole reason I made it like this is because it's cheap and easy and it doesn't fucking matter if I lose it.
It's fair.
But yeah.
I wish Create would add the train ability to boats.
Yes, I was just thinking about that today.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, golly, I wish I could make a boat that would just putt around and then you have I guess like a helm on it, like the Archimedes ship mod.
Yeah.
If it would just function kind of like that, where when you're operating it, it's entity, but when you're not, it's stationary.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic, but like your minecart boat thing, that is a fantastic idea, because I was thinking like we would have to set up train tracks to get to the fucking boat.
Now, you visibly wouldn't see it, like going from place to place, but you just go place a cart or a rail down, place your boat in the water, and then take the minecart away.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that makes the resupply significantly easier than I thought it would be. That's a headache I did not want to have to deal with. So I guess like yeah. Ooh, we could make a shipyards at our bases or something. Do schematic.
I'm already about
cannon.
to start doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, schematic cannon, a ship in, and then just. Oh, but that's gonna take a shit ton of glue. That makes the resupply easier, and I guess that means. Oh, that allows for something I was hoping I could do.
What's that?
I was hoping so. Like, I want this to be the first base in my side of the campaign, and then to go that way.
Like diagonally?
Like, yeah, diagonally that way.
Like to that
across my train tracks to like the next big splot of land is where the medium base is.
So that jungle forest there?
Yep. I can't see it, but
yep, that one right there.
Mm-hmm. And then beyond that will be the bastion.
Okay.
Damn. So that will allow for.
You know what I do when I do that? I go wee.
Mm-hmm. That'll allow the minecart thing will allow for you to move the boat
to the next spot. Yeah.
From this spot to the next spot, and obviously on your prep day you'll have time to repair it.
Yeah.
And if you want to resupply at the medium base, you'll be able to. Oh, did you like my the capturing idea? Like if you take this place, you get cannons.
Yes. Also, what I want to do for like the POI, like in the middle of the bases, which you have to be careful with, like it getting like damaged or not. But I don't think it'd be a huge thing.
That's why I just said the DOI.
What'd that stand for again?
Defensive object of interest.
Same difference. I think it'd be cool is if we had a flag pole essentially on those.
On the gantry stuff?
Yeah. And then if you were able to get in here and like, oh la 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 la, and bring it down, then that's like a way you can win. That can just be a win scenario.
Mm-hmm.
If the place is no longer a feasible base, you lose. And
if everybody's dead and can't respawn.
Right, if all your respawn anchors are gone. Or I guess respawn points. There's an actual thing now.
That's part of the reason that's part of the reason I said TNT has to be stored, placed down, because it does get activated when cannon shots hit it.
Right.
Which will make
critical hits a little bit more fun.
Yeah, I want the stakes to be high.
Oh, absolutely. And like for a base like this, having TNT placed around makes this not as OP against the attacker.
Yep.
But to be fair, the defensive people are probably not going to be using TNT as much.
No. It's not a required item to have, but it is an item you can have.
Yeah. And you're going to want your boat to be bigger than just the Minecraft little boat.
Yep.
Because 2 shots of that, and that's going to be gone.
Well, also, you just need space for all your stuff, because...
And space to fortify it, or armor it.
Okay, that's something I learned in my testing.
Yes.
Boats, they're just going to have to be a lot of empty space, because they will get hit, and it will rip through them.
Yeah.
In my of oak planks, like probably 6 or 7 blocks thick, and I put solid shot through it with 2 powder charges.
Yep.
It went through the whole damn thing.
So I'm thinking you're going to need a obsidian core with stone and concrete hull.
It's probably going to need to be more like I want the first war to be old-timey feely, so I can see how it plays out. And because I'm not using autocannons yet.
The big 50 cal cannons?
Yep. In future wars, there will be autocannons, not this one. So for this first go-round, I want the boat to be wooden.
Sure.
And
now I don't. One thing I wouldn't be opposed to, say like if you're going like smaller, you can build like 2 or 3 of them.
Oh yeah.
Make it look like a. Oh, I froze for some reason. Why are we frozen? Hey, why did we freeze? The hell was that?
I do not know.
Usually that means Mitchell's joining. Oh yeah, I upgraded from a 12 gig server to a 16 gig server.
Ooh, okay.
Can you tell a difference? I can tell slightly.
I can tell a slight difference, but I also increased the amount of RAM I was given the game.
Thank you, my love. I did that too. It makes a huge difference. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it turned my 30 frames per second to just a smoother looking 30 frames per second.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually getting 102 right now.
No, that's because you got your render distance so far down.
Yep.
Let's see what happens if I turn mine down to
14's where I'm sitting.
It's funny, I just click the render bar and the game freezes.
Yep.
Come on, little guy, you can do it. Oh, getting the spinny wheel.
Spinny wheel death.
As long as I can hear you, the head crash.
Yep. Okay, so I'm just reading back through what I wrote. The materials brought in by the offensive team must be, well, I guess it's by both teams, must be kept in chests at all times, and if that chest is destroyed, those items are counted as destroyed.
So you don't want people to like run up and pick them up?
Yeah. If somehow a cannon shot has hit a chest in the maze of whatever base you're in, it deserves to be lost.
Fair enough. The best bet would probably be just do barrels and spread them out fucking everywhere.
Yep. And put small amounts of stuff in each.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the resource maxes section, like 10 cannons per phase maximum per team.
That makes sense.
32 rounds per cannon, double the amount in powder charges. Then 5 blocks of TNT per player, 2 beds per player. And then with the resupply, you can bring in half of what you originally brought in.
Right.
And then, what do you think of the pushback system?
I like it. Let's see. I think it should be, though, if like the people attacking lose, it's just, oh, it finally did that. It finally went to 7 chunks render distance. Oh damn, I can't see shit.
Yeah, it's a difference, isn't it?
I'm getting 360 frames. I think you had in there if the one team, the team attacking loses, they try again.
On the first phase only.
So I think it should be if the attacking team loses, it switches over and the other team becomes the attacker.
Well, I wanted to extrapolate that, but I just didn't have the words at the time. I was kind of in a rush.
Yeah.
What I want to happen is, if, say, you're attacking, you get past this base, and you make it to the medium base, but you get stopped. You get sent back here, we go through this phase again. You get stopped again. I start on the attack. It's just, with the prep days instead of prep hours, that can make one of these last weeks.
Sure.
Oh, I need more chicken.
Let's see. see. I'm trying to think of a way to make it fair, but also not go on for a month. And I'm also trying to think, one, we're going to have also people on the server that are willing to put that kind of time into.
Mm-hmm. That's the other major issue.
I think interest is going to be the pure factor here.
That's why I made the quick war a thing.
So honestly, that's probably the one that's going to happen the most. And when we finally get like 20 some odd people on the server, maybe we can do the full siege.
If we can get 20 some odd people on the server.
Right.
Because I want that to happen. That would be awesome.
God, I'd love to have... If I could get 40 people on the server with 20 some odd of them being like consistent, I would have put a bucket list item right there.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think is just going to take a bunch of us like promoting on Reddit, Facebook, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But for like the quick battles, that can just be you, me, Mitchell, and Reef. Honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell, we could do a whole war with just you, me, Mitchell, and Reef.
Probably, yeah. And just do the whole progression in one night.
Yeah.
I mean, for something like that, if we were going to do a full siege with just like 4 people, then you can just make it, if you destroyed this one item with only cannon fire, then you move on to the next phase. Well, literally build a big target above the base.
Something else is I'm using the cannon carriages because they are the easiest way to
move them around.
Use them. Like there's the cannon mount and the yaw controller.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it.
That's what the mod originally came with. They're crap. They're not worth using.
Yeah.
They take a rotational power to do anything with.
Yeah. I've seen them. I think they're cool, but I don't think they're worth it.
And I've done some... In my testing, you can put steel cannons on these. They're slow as sin to turn, but you can do it.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you can put everything on these, can't you?
Yeah, you can put everything on those. Oh, the wrought iron cannons you made?
Mm-hmm.
Those are better... This is a piece of insider information. Those are better served as mortars.
All right. How do you use those? Because I cannot get them to attach to the carts.
So... I mean, we can go to my base right now, and I'll show you.
Because I built the wrought iron one, and I built the log one, and I can't get either one of them to, like, work. But that's your play.
I'll show you what my new cannon... no, I'm not going to show you the new cannon factory just yet. I'll show you the old one.
I think I've seen your old one. Have you noticed since the update, though, you can only use, like, the last, like, 2 segments of, power? Like, the other 2 segments, it actually shuts off. Or the other...
Yeah, it does nothing.
Yeah, it doesn't take off like it used to.
Well, it just doesn't fly like it used to.
Well, it doesn't fly at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you turn the motor on, you'll sit here and spin, and until you get to that last 2 stages of, like, motor power, you don't start moving.
Cast iron in here already.
Did you see where I put the stairs to the deep dark?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, how could I not?
Were you cool with how I did that? Or
yeah, that's fine.
I was about to say, you can change it however you need.
Mm-hmm. All right,
that's a medium cast iron.
I'm gonna make you a cannon for your specification.
8?
It should be fine.
Is that real sand?
No, it's casting sand.
Okay, that's what I thought. It didn't look like I was used to. That is satisfying, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's very cool. All right.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Like, I want to make an infinite source of this shit here.
You can't.
Sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
I have the create mod set up to where you can, if there's a liquid in the game, you can make an infinite source of it.
It honestly ain't worth that.
Oh, and I've also got to turn down what is defined as an infinite source. It's only 5,000. Yeah, it's only 5,000 instead of 10. Just because that was crazy. Is that the OG pulley?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I didn't know it was still in. I thought they just completely switched it out.
No.
Because they have the elevator pulley now.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they do, but this is like half of my industry is these pulleys.
That's fair. So is this just slowly cool over time?
Yep. So how the whole thing works is the iron ingots have to be crushed while heated, and then they go into this special thing.
Oh, smash. Yeah, when you say crush, I think of like the grindstones.
So then they get melted in this pot into the tank, and then they are piped into a mold.
Yep.
And then they have to be bored out, which is what this
little board is.
It's this factory. I've pumped out 9 of these cannons. This is going to be the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
I pumped out 10 already. This will be the 11th. Every single one of them has been a bitch. Nothing goes right.
I was about to say, what we need to do is
I'll get stuck down here, or I'll have to eat 50 million baked potatoes.
Ayo!
Heyo.
Oh yeah, you need to go watch my video I just threw out.
Yeah.
It was 42 minutes long.
Alright, it just solidified.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
Pull the sand away.
Hello.
I'm a
Howdy.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Nathan.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to put a auto burner on this stuff.
Auto burner?
On the crop farm.
Oh yeah.
Because it fills up with seeds way too fast.
Oh, we just need to add seeds to the burn filter.
Yeah.
We'll just I'll make a filter with it for it when I get back.
Okay. Because it was the whole thing was full.
That's not surprising. That probably didn't help the lag.
No.
I literally looked at the server earlier. Every second, I was getting a command in the command prompt on the server thing. And it was saying, server is overloaded, server is overloaded, server is overloaded, can't keep up.
Interesting.
Hey Sam, you need a redstone link all this? So you can stay on a catwalk up here and just go, oh, next item, oh, next phase, boop. Redstone clutches.
That's kind of how the new factory is.
Yeah.
Just take it down here.
I also put more storage on the
And then it's
watermelon.
ready to get loaded onto
That's
the
cool.
train whenever.
I like it. I love this.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I've got these 4 cannons ready to ship over to you if you want them.
Beautiful, bring them on.
You gotta help me load the train.
Don't have to be right
Oh,
now.
Nathan, I talked to Seth.
Yes.
He said I could definitely at least buy that.
The box off them.
Yeah. I threw 400 out there, and he kind of liked that idea. So.
I think it'd be reasonable. That'd be a hell of a starting point.
Yeah, he was.
And a hell of a video
thinking,
content.
Once we get my truck done, we're gonna get his truck going.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to try, once we get some of like mine and Connor's stuff situated, I want to try to start making some weekends out there.
yeah. But
Come back around with the train. Just hang on there.
Yep.
he said that We'll pull the cab off to get the engine out,
Yeah.
and then pretty much just cut the frame and straighten it and just make that the trailer. It'd be a
Yeah.
hell of a lot easier than trying to put it on something else.
I'm about saying just bring it home at that point and then work on it.
Yeah.
Honestly, see, that's one I wouldn't mind you bringing here and working on so the parents don't have to keep getting more junk at.
I don't know. I think I might sell that boat trailer.
How much would you sell it for?
I don't know. At least what I can have in it, $200.
I might buy it from you.
I'll be down.
Because I think that'd be a good frame to set my Cherokee on.
All right.
Yeah,
come back
that'd
down
be a
to
lot
the
nicer than just trying to
storage room.
deal with the whatchamacallit.
We're over here.
Well, if
Yeah.
you want to give me $200 for it, you can have it.
It won't be right now, but you'll get it eventually.
Okay.
Trying to traverse your base again.
My
Yeah,
base
Nathan,
is
we
starting
need-
to really shape up.
You really need some signs.
When y'all get a minute, let's do
It's-
some mega trading with these villagers. See how many emeralds we can get. I think it'd be kind of cool. I've just been going for the little bit of time I've been on, and I already have 5 stacks.
Hell did we get there again? I'm so lost.
Got to go in the gun factory. And
Oh,
come down the elevator.
that's where you is.
Nope. I accidentally punched this villager.
Also try not to blow my ass out right now. Got a couple explosive shits today. So, did you do that whole big loop just to get here?
Yep.
Oh, nice. You missed by one.
No, there's a machine down there.
Why would you do that when you could literally just place this where you need it?
Because it's a lot less precise, and before I knew about the stickers down there, I did not have a way to unstick the cannon from the pulley.
Fair enough.
Will you go down there and press the button
Yeah,
to
I
stick
can
it?
do that. Stuck.
Oh, so
I do
we
like
got
it,
all
though.
the tires switched over, Nathan?
Tires? Oh, for your truck?
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're just going to run all the same 6 tires all the way around. That's
We
what Dad decided.
Break that stone so it's not attached.
That makes the most sense.
But she going to be a beefy girl.
Stomach is not happy. Oh, every time I fart, I clench a little harder.
Fun.
No.
I don't know if I would be farting.
I don't have a choice. It rolls out.
Rolls out.
Oh, damn.
But I'm
That
thinking-
reeks. Woo!
I'm thinking for the ambulance, Nathan.
The
Come,
what?
come back up here, Nathan.
I don't know if I have enough jetpack for this. You just go roll this guy off the side.
Put that carriage underneath that cannon.
Rolly, rolly, rolly.
But yeah, Nathan, for the ambulance, I'm thinking put the bed at the very back,
I'm dying.
and that way you can open the back doors and like
Yeah.
sit with the doors open.
How does one get it underneath? Oh, you pick it. I knew that. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And the ones I've seen, they put like storage under it too. But it's like 6 inches too short.
What is the ambulance?
Yeah, for me to stand up in.
I don't think that's going to be an awful thing, though.
Well, if I can shave out 3 inches on the roof and the ceiling, or in the roof and the floor,
You
I
will.
might just do it. So Because I would sacrifice insulation for being able to stand up.
That's fair. But yeah, no, my thought for that boat trail, what bolt pattern does it have on it?
I think it's a 4 or 5 lug.
5 on 4.5, 5 on 5. I'm going to assume 5 on 4.5. That's just the most common right now.
I think that's right. I couldn't tell you honestly.
I would prefer 5 on.
Yeah.
And what Connor would be giving me would be 5 on 5, I think. Or it'd be 6 lug.
What's
Get
he giving?
your
Oh, you're saying
get
trailer
your
wise?
upset tummy up here and help me lower these down.
Which means lose air tank pressure at the very top. Which one did I do? Oh, that one. And if I could run 5 on 4.5 underneath it instead, that's what I would prefer. Let it all match.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're just gonna stick them down there. We'll be good.
Just broke. Oh, you break those to pull them up faster?
Yep. Makes the whole process so much easier.
Alright, let's chuga chuga chuga. So what is this? 12 more stacks of TNT? Or
Gunpowder.
gunpowder?
I don't need the gunpowder anymore. I need different resources.
What do you need now?
Wool.
I can get you wool. I got wool for days.
Good.
Matter of fact, I turned that bitch off. I was getting too much.
Oh, did you see I dropped off some ammunition for you?
No, I haven't been over there in a hot minute.
So what size cannons are you up to, Sam?
I've got 4 long and breech loaded.
You don't
Well,
have
I'm
any
sick.
of the very big ones?
No.
They're going to be unnecessary.
Yeah.
They are completely unnecessary.
At that point, I think they're just getting for looks. That's funny. With me doing a couple circles, Sam, and going the other way, I actually got here at the exact same time.
Alright, all I need now is a train station to stop at.
Might be able to round. Wait just a second. It's gonna take 2 full way back. Oh, it was you were moving at the time when I clicked in. Right, you could probably do the rest of that yourself. Oh no, you're there. You should just be able to hold down space now.
It's being weird. Uh-oh. Wait, no.
So what you thought you were uh-ohing?
I thought I had disconnected.
Oh.